Am I the a-hole for not apologizing and causing my daughter to lose one of her few friends? My daughter is 12 years old. She's always struggled making friends, but last school year met Danielle. To me, Danielle was a little bossy and cared a lot about popularity, obsessed with making my daughter popular, but I figured she was just trying to help, and she was nice. When the schools reopened, Danielle's mom asked me if I wanted to carpool. She'd drive the kids in the morning and I'd pick them up along with Danielle's older brother 14. I agreed. At first it went well, and the girls loved it. But one constant struggle was getting Danielle and her brother to wear their seatbelts. This is a no argument situation for me. Kid or adult, you're wearing a seatbelt. I lost a friend in high school and it all could been prevented had she worn it. The kids constantly complained and would take them off. I talked to their mom and she kind of shrugged it off. Eventually, they got a little better about not arguing about it, but still wouldn't do it on their own. It came to a head a few weeks ago. I had to stop at the post office before I brought them home. I parked my car, walked to the mailbox and came back. It took all of a minute, but in that time, Danielle and her brother had taken them off. I told them to put them back on. They refused. I said I wasn't driving until they put them on. They still refused. I called their mother. She didn't answer. Called their father. He didn't answer. Finally, I just followed through on my threat and sat there until they finally put them on. It took 45 minutes. The whole time, my daughter kept begging me to just drive but I refused. I dropped them off. Back at home, their mom calls me, mad. She said I made her son late for a soccer game. I said he wouldn't have been if he just wore his seatbelt. She told me I'm not their mom, so I don't get to control them. I said if they're in my car, they follow my rules. It all ended with us agreeing to stop the carpool arrangement, which I was fine with. We finished the school year driving our own kids to school. However, now Danielle's mom says they can't talk until I apologize to Danielle and her brother. I refuse. I did nothing wrong. My daughter is upset because Danielle is one of her few friends. My husband thinks I should fake an apology so our daughter can keep her friend. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not setting an example that they can do whatever at my house and I won't say anything. My daughter is hurt and furious. Currently not speaking with me. I think I would die on this mountain too. What kind of people set an example for their children? That one, it's okay to not wear a seatbelt and two, it's okay to argue with another adult like that for 45 minutes. You're not the a-hole. Your daughter might not realize it now, but you may have helped her dodge a bullet. You may have helped her dodge a bullet, especially if they stayed friends until driving age. You're not the a-hole. In fact, Danielle's mother owes you an apology for raising two children that were blatantly disrespectful. Seatbelts save lives. You did the right thing. You're not the a-hole that mom wants you to apologize to two kids for. Following the law and keeping them safe. That's incredibly messed up and also sends a terrible message to your own kid. You're not the a-hole, you're right on your car, your rules. I also don't see any value in apologizing and helping this other mother enforce a terrible life lesson on her kids. You're not the a-hole, sorry. Not sorry. Your car, your insurance, your rules. It is a shame for both of the girls, but you owe no one an apology for returning their children home safely. I wasn't raised to disrespect my friend's parents. Danielle's mother may think her kids fart rainbows and unicorns, but she is not doing them any favors. Accidents happen in a second. Objecting to your children using a seatbelt is like saying I support drunk driving. Please subscribe.